Hi readers, welcome. Welcome to Christmas in November. I'm Jen Spencer and this is Jen Spencer's 10-Minute Book Club. Hi sweet romance fans, I'm Jen Spencer. Thank you for being here on Jen Spencer's 10-Minute Book Club. Tonight we have a really fun guest, Danielle Bates. She's going to talk about her new Christmas book. So as you can see, I'm ready for Christmas, even though it's November. As always, if you enter a comment or a question in the comment section below, you will be entered to win a copy of my book, 6 Kisses for Christmas, or a copy of one of Danielle's books, A White Mountain Christmas. I wanted to show you the cover of Danielle's book before we get to Danielle. It is just gorgeous. In fact, I discovered her when she posted this cover on a group I'm in, and I just love it. So I'm really excited to talk to her today. It's my pleasure to introduce Danielle Bates. Danielle, welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me. It's so fun.
Yes, I am so excited to meet you. Danielle lives just like 4 miles away from me, and we've never met, and I didn't even know she existed. I'm sorry to say, but
that's okay. I'm glad we met. So
she's here now. So tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so my name's Danielle. I am a clean holiday romance author. I actually graduated with a master's degree in public administration. And after I graduated, I worked in finance in Park City, Utah for about 6 years. I was a stockbroker. And towards the end of my finance career, the last year or so, on my lunch break, I started writing stories on my phone. It was kind of like this away from the numbers thing that I like to do. At the time, I had just had my second baby, and I was like, I don't know if I can work this hard in Park City and live in Bountiful. And so I ended up quitting, and I just kept working on my stories. So I didn't publish my first book until last year, which was 2020, the year of everyone being at home. I've always been a little bit nervous about it and sharing it with other people, but my husband encouraged me, and now I have 2 of them out, and people read them and liked them. So that's always good. Yay. And then, yeah, and another one coming out that's out now. So three out. So
that is wonderful. Congratulations. I think that's so neat. Well, so I have a degree in math. Okay. And writing, was just this really great thing to do. Was so different from what I was had directed my life toward. And so, but my degree in math helped me when I helped kids do math in high school. That was about what it got me, but it was great.
Yeah. Well, I always say I can manage my own finances really well now, but I don't have to work at it.
Yes, there you go.
It's funny though, because the first time I ever sent a book to an editor, I was like, I'm well educated, like I have a job, and there's like so many the grammar mistakes, I'm like, she's just gonna think and she was so great about it. But it's so funny how you can feel so nervous about something.
Oh yeah.
Just when you're not as confident in it. So I've gotten more confident, but the first time ever I was so nervous. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. When you're a beginner like that, but that is so great. I'm so excited for your success. And so tell us about this book, White Mountain Christmas.
Yeah. So A White Mountain Christmas, I'll show you the cover here.
So I love the cover. It's so
Thank
beautiful.
you. It is about actually an author. Her name's Corinne Layton, and she has some writing success in her life. And she doesn't like the success. She ends up getting kind of famous in the tabloids and wants to return home to the White Mountains for Christmas. So the White Mountains, they're actually a real place. My mom grew up in the White Mountains of Arizona on a cattle ranch.
Oh, wow.
So even though the book has not a whole lot to do with my family, the place was kind of where I was writing from, was that place where my mom grew up. So she goes back to the White Mountains for Christmas, and she falls in love amongst other things, and kind of finds out who she really wants to be. So it's a fun book.
Does it have a cowboy in it? I mean, is it set on the ranch?
It is set. They are buying a ranch. The love interest is not a cowboy though.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's okay.
That's okay.
They can't all be cowboys.
They can't all be cowboys. I do have anyway. I grew up rodeoing and with cows and all that kind of stuff. So there's hints of it in my books, but it's not always all of that.
Do you have aspirations to write a cowboy book? Or
yeah, I am actually writing one right now. I haven't gotten very far into it, but that's kind of set on a ranch where the love interest is a cowboy, but
fun.
Who knows?
Well, I know that's very popular right now. My agent said, if you have a cowboy on the cover, it'll definitely sell a lot better.
Sell. Maybe that will help me write faster. I do have 3 kids. They're pretty young right now, and so writing is often like, sometimes it's on my phone while they're falling asleep at night, or sometimes it's, you can see like my desk is in the middle of the living room because it just has to be. I decided, like, if I want to be a writer, you actually have to write, and that includes while people are eating breakfast, or
So when do you find time to write? Is it just whenever you can snatch a minute?
Yeah, when I can snatch a minute. Sometimes, so I'm an early riser. I don't know I know that's not as common, but
right.
It's a gift. So I get up really early, sometimes like 4 or 5 in the morning, and that'll give me like 2 or 3 good chunks of hours.
Wow.
And I enjoy writing then. I mean, it's not every day, but yeah.
Wow.
Just when I can fit it in.
That is great. I wish I were an early riser, because I know I could get, so much accomplished, but sometimes I sleep until 9, 10.
That's awesome.
I know.
I feel like my kids would just wake me up. So
yes, I could never do that when I had kids. And when my last kid left home, and it was like, I can sleep in as long as I want. It was like this revelation. It was so wonderful.
Yes, good. I'm glad. You had, tell me how many kids you had again.
I have 6.
6, yes. I remember reading that. That is a lot of kids.
Yeah, it is a lot of kids. So I couldn't really write until they were all in school, and it's hard. It's hard to find time. So I admire you for doing that. Well, okay, so I have another question for you. Yes. What is one movie that is so bad you think everyone should see it?
Okay. I talked to my husband about this last night. It is Clue.
Clue. Have you seen
okay. Clue the movie?
Tim Curry. That one?
Yes. Wait, I think so. I didn't know there was more than one. There's an older one that my husband was like, you have to watch this. We have Clue. We play it with our 7-year-old, the little write down game, 42 times a week, I swear. The movie is so bad.
Oh, I have seen that movie. It is so bad. I loved it.
Sorry.
But you're right. You kind of have to be in the right mood.
Right.
And yeah.
I was just imagining this just like very well done. I don't know, but everyone needs to see it. It's definitely, if you have never seen it and then you play the game, you gotta see it.
I totally agree. I agree. Okay, so what about binge watching? Do you ever binge watch a TV show?
Yes.
What do you like?
So my sister-in-law got me into these, which is so crazy because it's almost like reading a book, because they are Korean dramas on Netflix.
Okay. Crash Landing on You.
Yes.
Oh my heck. We are watching that right now. And every night, like last night, I get home at 10. I was helping with this wedding. And I'm like, do we have time to watch an episode? My husband's like, well, probably not. Yes. Okay. So I love that one. It is
they are so
charming.
good.
Yeah.
So it's kind of counterintuitive though, because you have to be actually like watching and like reading the subtitles.
Yes, you have to
So
concentrate.
they take me a long time to get through, but I love them. So when you're done with Crash Landing on You, you have to watch one. It's called Romance is a Bonus Book. Have you heard of it or seen it?
Romance is a bonus book. Okay.
Will love it, especially being in the writing world. They work at a kind of an imprint, and it's tied for first place with Crash Landing on You.
Oh, wow.
Those are
Okay.
my binge watching is all Korean dramas right now.
Okay. That is so cool. Okay. I'm so glad you said that. I'm going to watch that. Okay. Last question.
Okay.
You're stuck on a desert island. Do you pick a lifetime supply of toilet paper or chocolate?
Okay. Chocolate all the way. I feel like there is no reason to have toilet paper. Which is crazy. I know that toilet paper is all the hype right now because
Yes,
people are out of
because of
toilet paper.
COVID.
I was one of those people during the pandemic who couldn't find toilet paper. Finally, my mom drove an hour to bring me some. She found at her Costco. So clearly it's not, as strong to me as chocolate. So chocolate all the way.
Great. That is good to know. I've kind of had mixed responses to that. Most people have said toilet paper, but
Really?
yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's
wow.
where I am too. I have to have toilet paper in my own bathroom and then I'm happy.
You'll be good. Yeah. Well, I love camping and the outdoors and hiking, and so maybe I just.
You're okay with that. Yeah, I totally get that. So as always, readers, if you want to make a comment or ask a question below, we will try to get to all your questions and you'll be entered to win a copy of White Mountain Christmas and also 6 Kisses for Christmas, written by me and my 5 sisters.
Oh,
And
so fun.
yeah, I know, it's so fun. Danielle, thank you so much for being here and we will see you readers next week.
Thank you. See you later.